across the 50. On the counter, it's Hall. And a reinforcement.
Defensively, 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end 3. They're going to look to throw. On 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. And they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be a...
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. And I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
2nd and 3. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Brought down at the 20. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Across the formation, he finds Godwin. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal. They'll set up to throw. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Alec Ingold punching it in from a yard away. And the Dolphins are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
They go play action here on 1st down. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Gay. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down at 7. On the draw, this is Penny. And he'll get this down close to a 1st down at about the Dolphins' 42. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task.
Out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Now Hall to start the drive. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And 22 more yards there and another first down.
Well, as a coach,
he'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Give to Hall running right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Back to throw here. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Chris Godwin, a 7-yard touchdown. How good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he is met in for loss. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Gay. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. His second catch in the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, a run with Carter. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Now a 2nd and 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. For Marshall, that's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. From the gun, a give to Penny. A little juke. And a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Operating from the gun. Gay over the middle, complete. It's Marshall. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. A quick throw into the hands of Hardy. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. 40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Back to throw. Gay dumps that off to Penny as running back. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. 2nd and goal, and Penny standing by himself in the backfield. Looking to throw. Gay. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Terrace Marshall. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bucs are on the board here in this Super Bowl. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And that one makes it 14-7. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it's Terrace Marshall who's able to cap things off with a touchdown. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. Take over. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. Hall again on 2nd down. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. That is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And we are back. Biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, and both teams ready for the start of the 2nd quarter. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Straight ahead is Hall. Oh, look at the juke. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 62 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Hall again. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Breece Hall, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great work, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 21-7. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Off play action. Gay steps away. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. A give up the middle to Carter. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Penny, a first down carry. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Escaping the pressure, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
But defensively, they're doing everything they can to protect this early lead after giving up a touchdown on their last drive.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Operating from the gun. Gay. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 18. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Off the play fake. Gay sliding out of the pocket. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. The handoff, running left is Penny. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Rashad Penny, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are back within a score. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series.
It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point.
2nd and 5. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
He'll drop to throw.
They'll set up the screen for Hall. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's a give to Hall. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while,
and now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Breece Hall, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route and worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? But a lot of offenses say touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Well, let's gaze our attention as the offense takes the field on Rashad Penny.
They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well.
On 2nd down, here's Penny. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Agnew now to return. 54 yards on the punt, 12 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series.
He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has.
A handoff for Hall. There he goes, right side. There he goes again. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Breece Hall with his third touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Dolphins are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just
now,
said click a lot.
Yes, it's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it. This fielded right at the goal line. Once again, they're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And some strong running. And some room to run now. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 88 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Penny on the counter. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory, down at the 33. Off play action. Gay. Over the middle, complete. It's Marshall. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Back to throw. Gay. Looking left side of him, he's got a man. That's Fuller. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5. Inside handoff, Penny. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rashad Penny, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Buccaneers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, 5 between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Marte Mapu, the one to bring him down. From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 5. They'll run the jet sweep at Brown. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. The Dolphins on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll drop to throw. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now. Deontay Hardy back deep. He gets us away. It's a good one. Draw field on Rashad Penny. And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily when you've set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation
to do it. Throwing on first down. Gay. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let him go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Here's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Gay. He finds his man complete. That's Marshall. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Operating from the gun. Gay. That's complete. Again, he's got Marshall. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Looking to throw on second down. Gay. A short throw to Musgrave. First down now, but the clock continues to move. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Wide open. It's Marshall complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, I could spin this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Gay. Throw left side complete. That's Hardy. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Back to throw. Gay. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. It's their quarterback in the final seconds of the first half. And the Buccaneers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. There's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give the ball up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. We were treated to a solid first half out of the running back, Breece Hall. He had 2 touchdowns on the ground and added another on the receiving end for good measure. He was awesome.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bucs offense set to begin this third quarter. And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't, but this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
On 1st and 10, Gay. Flush to his right. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
That's multiple times now he's tagged him with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 1.
Penny up the middle, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll try and run for it with Penny. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Here's a give to Penny. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Gay. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Running left, it's Penny. Shedding through the defense. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Gay. And he's got it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Gay. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Brock Wright, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Well, down in this part of the field, CD, they'd love to get him the football, and right there with a pitch and catch for the score.
Yeah, and he's such a weapon when it's that close to the end zone, and they love being able to rely on him to make those kind of catches. Talk about trust, talk about confidence, and he produces.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it will tie our game here in the 3rd. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change their mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They'll set up a throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Now he's into the clear again. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Breece Hall with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. What'd you say, 3 rushing touchdowns? And, of course, throw it to him, but he's caught one as well.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. 1 man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Talk a lot about explosive plays on offense. How about an explosive play on special teams? Certainly one there on the kick return for a touchdown. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer in the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 36. That one goes for 24 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Hall on to give up the middle. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far in this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. This will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Now back to throw. Look at the big fella go. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. His first ever catch in a Super Bowl. A nice moment. And also a first down. He'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Trey McBride
From 4 yards out. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early, so now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And they will take a 7-point lead. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Well, let's gaze our attention as the offense takes the field on Rashad Penny. He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
They'll run it again with Penny. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go. A handoff to Penny. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through 1 tackle. Actually winds up getting 8 there.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
Now a dump off here complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Operating from the gun. Gay.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Off the play fake. Gay. He's got a man. That's Marshall. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Back to throw again. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that'll bring him back within 4.
So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Now here's the turnovers.
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win.
That's what he's done here in this one so far. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Hall again. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Back to the ground with Hall. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Breece Hall taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Dolphins will extend their third-quarter lead here in the Super Bowl.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. So out come the Bucs now. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Jalen Petrie coming up to bring him down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Gay. It's complete to Fuller. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. Back to throw. Gay. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium in Super Bowl 58. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Folks, welcome back to the biggest stage in sports, the Super Bowl, and now we get down to the good stuff, the 4th and final quarter. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw. Gay. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Luke Musgrave, 55 yards. And the Bucs have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Now following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. They'll be looking to get in the end zone again. Had the touchdown, as you see, last drive on 4 carries. And during the break, we were looking at some of the replays from the previous drive. Really good holes created, great space.
Yeah, I like the observation you had there during that break about, okay, they've got to do something so.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Looking to throw. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. On play action, they'll throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
These guys are what offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Right back to Chris Godwin. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. A toss left side for Hall. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Breece Hall, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are starting to pull away in the 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. So a toss play there does the trick as he's into the end zone.
And you don't run this unless you're sure you've got a guy who has the speed who can get to the edge, because what you're hoping for him to win the race to the corner and turn it upfield to the end zone.
Butker now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. That time a 6-play drive. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Well, let's gaze our attention as the offense takes the field on Rashad Penny. He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics.
Are you sure?
Well, a lot of the runners kind of know. But I'll guarantee you someone has sent word into the offensive line that he's got a chance to get over 200 on this drive. Extra motivation, because they love it when backs break that barrier.
Absolutely. Let's see if he can do it. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. It's hauled in by Hardy. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Gay. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Get a look at receiver Chris Godwin as this offense returns for their next drive. He's been almost impossible to bottle up. You see that number 10 on your screen, a big reason why they have the lead.
One of the guys that's being featured in this game and making sure that he's targeted because they do trust him with the ball. That's why they go back to him time and time again.
Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Straight ahead is Hall. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll run with Hall. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. And we're at the time of this Super Bowl. Again, this drive 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Penny. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7 from the 20. Back to throw. Gay. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Off the bootleg. Gay rolling to his left. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down at a yard. A quick throw into the hands of Hardy. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 40. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. A give up the middle to Carter. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
They'll run with Carter. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Gay. For Marshall, that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking.
Penny, a first down carry. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Again, it's Penny. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Gay. It fights him off. Steps away to his left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
Oh, Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Strong will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. We may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And, partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it was Pierre Strong who finished things off with a touchdown run. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here comes Mr. Hollywood, Marquise Brown leading out this offense. They have to like what they've gotten from him in this game.
Think about the accumulation of catches.
8.
The yards per catch now, because you're getting more than a first down every time he's touching the ball. This is the kind of game you want when you're able to throw it out wide.
Absolutely. Over 100 yards, has the 8 catches. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They're looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple. They'll give to Hall. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Here's Hall again. Powers through. And he's got this down to the 35. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
A good pickup there at 22.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. to throw. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. Here's a give to Hall. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Breece Hall, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins will add to their fourth-quarter lead.
And that right there is a definition of a statement drive. You're in the fourth quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101? Check that box.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So now the Bucs down by 10. A minute 52 to play. They've come so far this year, but they need 2 quick scores late in this Super Bowl. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agree. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On first down, Gay. He's got right on the short throw.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now this throw caught left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Musgrave's got it out right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Here's second and a yard. They set up the screen to Penny. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. The pass caught by Hardy. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They'll come up now on second down. They'll look to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
From the gun on third down. Gay looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And his kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So it was 4th and 1 down in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little surprised that that's how they decided to play it, that they didn't go for it there. But sometimes just take those 3 points and put them in your pocket. I just have one question for you, partner.
Okay.
Hip pocket or back pocket?
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just have a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you
down, and the Dolphins are going to win the football game. And they'll indeed take a knee. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And they take a knee. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
I don't know why we did it, but we went to their final walkthrough for some reason, and what did we see? Their last play in walkthrough was taking a knee and celebrating winning a Super Bowl. They want that visualization. They did it for real.
Yeah, they just scripted it out. Defense can't stop the clock, and they can watch the final seconds tick. And the Lombardi Trophy has a home in South Florida. The Miami Dolphins are your Super Bowl champions. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
Forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.